Okay, so getting on to Bumbleride. So a little bit about Bumbleride is they are committed to outdoor adventures. They wanted to create products that could go with them everywhere.
I'm going on an adventure!
Very adventurous founders, and so they wanted something that could go hiking and camping and that sort of thing. They're also committed to eco-safe, so using processes that are very good on the earth as well as materials. So all their fabrics are made out of recycled water bottles, which I love, and their fabrics are actually beautiful. So they really didn't compromise on the quality to be able to achieve that. Now they also offer a great warranty, so 3 years on the frame and then 1 year on anything else, any other components of the stroller. So the Bumbleride Indy is available in a single mode as well as a twin or a double mode. It is going to be side by side, so it's a little bit wider. However, it is going to fit through a standard door. As far as execution, everything is going to be the same on the twin. The only difference is not all car seats and accessories are compatible with both. One of the nice things about the twin is you can put on 2 car seats. However, it's only Maxi Cozy, Nuna, and Cybex, and you have to get separate adapters so that one sits a little bit higher and one sits a little bit lower. But that isn't very common to have side-by-side seating in a wide, like a double wide stroller, so that's awesome that they were able to create those adapters. But other than that, everything else is the same. Now this is kind of one of my unsung heroes. This is a less popular stroller, but it's actually one of my favorites. I love to be outdoors, but I love how versatile it is. It is like an all-terrain / jogging stroller, but you have a lot of the convenience features that you do of another stroller. And so I do like that they were able to incorporate all of that into one stroller. I'm a big believer in multiple strollers, so I will typically have like my lightweight stroller, my jogging stroller, my everyday stroller. But if I were to have one stroller, this would probably be it, so that it can go everywhere with me without having to give up on some of those convenience features. So like I said, it's an all-terrain stroller or jogging stroller. As you can see, it has air-filled tires. They do have tread on them, and you're also going to have your front wheel lock as well as suspension, so you can jog with this stroller. They do have a slightly more expensive version, the Speed, and that one is considered their official jogging stroller, but you can do it with this one. The biggest difference between the two is the Speed is going to have larger tires and a little bit different function in the front wheel. You get that 30-degree restriction for like jogging, so you can have it locked straight, you can swivel 360 degrees, or with this, and then with the Speed you have a 30-degree radius so that it's not going to veer off one direction or the other. So I do love that. So let's get into some of those features. So you do have an adjustable handlebar. You're going to push on the buttons on both sides. It is a pivot. Not my favorite. I would prefer a telescope, but this does cut down on the weight of the stroller, so I guess I'm willing to take that. You do have a very generous canopy. Which is great because if you're outdoors, you want to make sure that your baby is covered. You have a peekaboo window. Again, it is magnetic, just like most. One unique thing about this stroller is it is acceptable to put an infant in this stroller. So make sure you recline all the way. It has an almost lay flat seat, and then you have your makeshift bassinet. So you detach those flaps right there. You're going to attach them into the inside of your fabric here, and then you have a secure sleeping area for your infant so they're not going to fall out the end. So I do love that you don't have to get a car seat that can snap into it. You can just use it on its own. Now, having said that, you can get adapters for Maxi Cozy, Nuna, Cybex, Kiko, and coming soon Britax, so that you can put those adapters in and click in your car seat. Now it does have, okay, so this one does have a belly bar included. So to adjust it, you're just going to push on those gray buttons on the inside. You can move it down, you can move it up. It doesn't have an easy like pivot away like some of our others. To take it off, it's one of those that's really designed, push it down when your child gets in and then put it back up. And so it's not easy to get on and off. To get it off, it's on the underside. It's really hard to see actually. You have a little gray tab that you're going to push in. Again, it's one of those like scary, don't want to pinch my finger type of tabs to get that out, and that's where you're going to put in your car seat adapters. Okay, so your front wheel, you're going to have a full 360-degree swivel, and then you are going to have, you can lock it into place. So to do that, you're just going to move this tab over to the center, and that's going to lock it into place. Put it over to the side, and then you get your swivel. And then on the back, you have your brake. You're just going to push that down. That's actually, I don't love it, but it's very typical for a jogging stroller. And then to release it, you're going to use your foot. Don't love it. Again, you're probably outdoors wearing tennis shoes, so it's not a huge deal. You're not going to have to mess up your pedicure. To get off the wheels, you have this stick sticking out. You pull up on that, and that's going to release your wheels. And then the fold. So to make sure you get the most compact fold, you want to make sure that your belly bar is down. And then you're going to lift up. You have these gray tabs on both sides. So you're going to lift up on both of those tabs at the same time. And then it has like a hydraulic system, so it all happens at once, just like that. You do have an automatic lock over on this side, and you have a carrying strap, which is nice, so you can carry it this way and throw it in your trunk. Then you have an automatic lock here, so to release that, just like that. Okay, so to adjust the harness height, it's very similar to like a City Select. You have the zipper right here to access that back panel. You're gonna pull out your little tabs. You're gonna feed them through sideways, through the front, and then you're gonna feed it through the appropriate slot. This one, they made a very generous hole, so it actually is easier to get through. So that's nice, but not my favorite execution. They do have, on the back, when you're extended, they have this flap to just cover from the elements and sick people. It does have this part right here with the mesh paneling, which is great for ventilation. These you can just snap into place. And then you have your nice little zipper pocket for like your cell phone, that sort of thing. Very similar to the Upper Baby, it does have raised tabs on the handlebar to protect the handlebar when you're folding it up. So overall, excellent all-terrain stroller. If you're only gonna have one stroller, this is the one I recommend you buy. Nice looking, very sleek execution, but very easy to maneuver.